Welcome back to Blessed Bible Works. Today we're exploring a beautiful promise found in Psalm 18, verse 28. Let's read this powerful verse together. You, Lord, keep my lamp burning. My God turns my darkness into light. What a comforting and uplifting truth. This psalm, written by David, is a testimony of God's faithfulness during times of trouble. David often faced overwhelming challenges, but he knew where to turn for strength and hope. Let's break this verse down. The phrase, "You, Lord, keep my lamp burning," reflects God's sustaining power. A lamp symbolizes guidance, clarity, and persistence. Just like an oil lamp needs a steady supply of oil to keep burning, we need God's constant presence to sustain us, especially in life's darkest moments. The second part of the verse says, "My God turns my darkness into light." Darkness represents fear, confusion, and despair. But God's light brings wisdom, peace, and hope. He doesn't just leave us in the shadows, He transforms our circumstances, illuminating the way forward. Think about your own life for a moment. Have you ever faced a season so dark that you felt you couldn't make it through? Maybe it was a time of loss, uncertainty, or failure. This verse reminds us that God doesn't leave us to navigate those moments alone. So how can we allow God to keep our lamp burning? First, we need to stay connected to Him. Through prayer and His Word, we invite His presence into our lives. Psalm 119, verse 105 says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." His guidance begins with the Bible. Second, we must trust in His timing. Sometimes the darkness seems endless, but God's light always comes at just the right moment. And finally, we can shine His light for others. Just as God encourages and guides us, we can reflect His light into a world that so desperately needs it. Let this verse remind you, God is your source of strength and hope. No matter how dark your situation may feel, He is faithful to turn your darkness into light. Thank you for joining us today on Blessed Bible Works. If this message inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting Bible content. And in the comments, let us know, when has God turned your darkness into light? Until next time, stay blessed.